This is Julie Hayes Nadler. She has been a parishioner here for many years. And Julie, thank you so much for saying yes to this big ask of coming forward and sharing a story with us today. I'm so grateful.
Good morning. Find gratitude in belonging at Trinity. Nearly 30 years ago, when I began coming to Trinity, I remember Mark Asman saying that this was a place that welcomes every part of us. Our minds, our bodies, our sexuality, all of who we are. This resonated on a cellular level, and I knew right then that Trinity would be my spiritual home. At that time, what resonated most deeply was the idea that my mind was welcome here. The notion that my questions, doubts, and spiritual wrestling were not barriers. The part of the journey itself was so very different from the messages I had grown up with. At Trinity, I discovered that I could have a spiritual life not despite my uncertainty, but even through it. My curiosity and questioning could be sacred acts of faith. Today, what touches me most is how my body, my full physical and emotional human experience, is also welcomed here. Many of you know that over the past 5 years, I have gone through a process of becoming completely deaf and receiving a cochlear implant. While this technology comes with many limitations, it has also brought me back to a very large extent to functioning relatively well in the hearing world, and I'm profoundly grateful for that. One thing that has made this transition truly healing has been having this community to come back to. Trinity has been one of the safe and sacred spaces where I've been able to re-enter community life with all the imperfections, adjustments, and grace that comes along with hearing now with a bionic ear. Sarah and Elizabeth have shown such deep commitment to accessibility for me and others with hearing loss. Making sure the hearing loop is working, ensuring microphones are used so that the sound streams directly into our devices, and always being willing to try new things to make full participation in community life more accessible. Her care is not just technical, it is pastoral. It tells me you belong here. Another of the most profound ways I've experienced belonging has been through the American Sign Language classes offered here at Trinity. They weren't started specifically for me, as I was already learning the language, but they started in support of me and others, and became a powerful form of companionship on my journey. Sadly, in the hard of hearing, the deaf world, it's very common for people to become more isolated as their hearing declines. But here, instead, I found friends learning alongside me, a community reaching toward me, as together we found joy in learning this new language. This profound impact of generosity was immeasurable. Throughout my journey of hearing loss and rehabilitation, I've also felt gentle invitations, encouragement to take part in different aspects of community life, always at a pace that feels right. Each small success, each conversation, each shared smile, each moment of connection has given me strength for the next challenge as I continue to reintegrate back into community life here and beyond Trinity. So where do I find gratitude and belonging at Trinity? I find it in